Hi everyone. Um, to whoever will be listening right now as I'm live, I say good evening to everybody. Probably seeing me right now. Wherever you are, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Yes, I'm coming live to actually kind of like express myself and just say a lot of things concerning um, a country called Nigeria. And guess now it's an election season, and a lot of things are going on and have been going on around in the country that a lot of people seems to know what's going on and still not like you know doing the right thing, because of one selfish interest or the other. And a lot of people knows what is going on and try to do the right thing. But because there are still people that knows what is going on and are not trying to do the right thing, they are clouding the ones that are trying to do the right thing. But I have come at this point to kind of like try and address some issues that have been going on, some issues that I personally have been seeing around with people in government and people around the corridors of government, and people that wants to try and get to the corridors of government in Nigeria. It's generally about the governance in Nigeria. The system is kind of like messed up, and whoever doesn't want to agree with me, well, he or she holds up our opinion. I mean, I'm giving my own opinion from what I've seen and what I'm still seeing. And to believe that there are a lot of people you would actually think have wisdom or are enlightened or educated, that I mean, they would know the right from the left. And you see them, you know, gallivanting and probably like acting as if they don't know what is going on, or as if they are not that educated like people think, or I think, or I take them to be. It's kind of like, I mean, it's absurd. Like people doing things that people, when you see them, you probably from far hold them to high esteem because you believe they are enlightened, exposed, educated, and I mean, turning out to be a total different thing. And in the system, so, but for me, why I am coming out to probably kind of be giving this kind of um, information or expression of the way I feel about the way people do things, about the way people think, or the people, I mean, what people think and why they think like that. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, getting too much. And people are doing things that are so backwards and so down that you don't even want to like imagine it. As time goes on, I'll be bringing out some names. I'll be mentioning some names. I'll be talking about some people. I mean, it's my own feeling, it's my own expression, it's my own thinking. And I mean, I want to believe I'm right, because I mean, it is common sense for somebody to know what is right and what is wrong. It is common sense, So, and it's going to be like talk about the great country, Nigeria. The country is actually a great country, actually a great country. I give my bow for a country called Nigeria because I'm a citizen of the country and I die a Nigerian. regardless of where I am. Regardless of where I am, I die in Nigeria, you know. But I mean, there are people that claims or calls themselves Nigerian, and I mean, don't quote wish or, of course, the selfishness kind of people. Let them, they want to be around things and they don't have wisdom. They don't have any idea of how to make things right. Even the ones that will probably be there would ever either be like, making things go around within their circle and families, which is not supposed to be so. If we're talking of governance, governance is to the people. Anybody that is fighting or campaigning or running for any position is fighting or running for any position to serve the people. Whatever position any individual is fighting for or campaigning for or aspiring to be is to serve the people. Because without people, who do you want to serve? Nobody. Then why would people want to go into power? Because it's intoxicating. I mean, at the time you get into the power, if it's for 4 years, if it's for 8 years, if it's for 2 years, if it's for 3 years, it's all at that point. If people are respecting you, they are respecting the office, not you. Because whenever you are there, there's time for you to go out. And I would appreciate if people realize they go into public office to serve and do the right thing. When you don't have ideas, you don't know how to move things forward, you don't need to, because of power, because of people running after you. And it's because of the way they have laid it down there in the country. Because the cost of governance is too high. And that is one of the things that is killing the country. Then people will be running after somebody because he's a governor or because he's a commissioner, because you have entourage, you have people, security lines around you. I mean, those are unnecessary. You've not hurt anybody, you've not harmed anybody. If you're sincere, I mean, who's coming after you? Who's coming after you? Be humble and do the job. And you would get accolade from people. You get accolade from people and praises for doing the right thing. And some people would be in position and they'll be saying they did this, they did that. You are not doing anybody any favor. Nobody in power or no president, no governor, no whatever saying he commissioned this, he this. You are not doing anybody favor. You're working for the people. Whatever you are doing is because they employed you to be in charge for them. So no one person will come and say he's commissioning. I mean, I don't see that where I am. Because a road is being built, then they will now have to create a party, create some kind of roadblock that they are commissioning one road. I mean, I've not seen that where I am. That's another spending. It doesn't make sense. When they build a road, let the road be open for people to use. That's why it's being built. Why commissioning the road before people start driving on it, or before the road it will be a road? No. But people just do things in Nigeria like, I mean, a lot of things. 90% of the things that they are doing, the way they are running government, the way the way they are doing things, they're wrong. They're wrong, and until all these things are checked, it will be difficult. It will be difficult. It will be difficult. People should realize that. I mean, life is so simple. But back home in Nigeria, they try to make it a big thing. Life is so simple, where people would live happily. Fine, there's nowhere or no country that is safe, 100% safe. But still, there are countries that they have good linings, good governance, that they are working for the people. When you see the government of the nation, you know they are working for the people. Everybody cannot work the same way, but there must be continuity, whether it's this party or the other party. But it's always a different thing in Nigeria, motherland. Why? The narrative is supposed to be changed for the growth and betterness of that great country, because it's a great country. Yes, people leave the country, they go abroad, and they turn around their life. Where they have no hope, they go to where they become very hopeful and things begin to work for them with the split of a second. As long as you have a goal and target, vision. Those that don't have vision, of course, they know where they find themselves. You know, Nigeria is a place that is supposed to be so. But because of the greediness and bad way of leading, it's not been able to align with that. It's not been able to align with that because all people do is running up and down. They want to be president, they want to be governors. I want to come. How would he come? How? Now your papa land. I want to come. I mean, somebody saying that should be a big shame. It is your turn, and you've not. So many organizations have organized a forum where they invited all leaders, all aspirants. You have never. I'm talking of Bola Tinubu. I'm talking of Bola Tinubu, not Bola Ahmed or Jagaban. I'm talking of Bola Tinubu, if that's his name. You have to address the people. You have to say how it's going to be, not just I am the helper. I have come. All those things are. I mean, I don't think Nigerians are just still that daft that want to be listening to you talking like that. You think you're talking to your kids? You can't be talking to your kids. With the trends going on now, it's not going to be business as usual. It's not. There's going to be a massive turnaround, and you all will bow to that come 2023. Come 2023, it is only one person that is competent, and that person will become the president. Not APC, not PDP. They should go to hell. Atiku, you are running again for the fifth time or the sixth time. Is it a must? Is it a must? You have your money. Go and live your life in peace. Continue your business. Unify your business. Unify your home, your wives that you have. Who do you want to? Is it a must? I mean, to tell you that there's something in there for you. Why must you try and run to become president for the sixth time or five times, even if it's four? Is it your right? You tried once, you tried twice, you tried the third time, you go to rest. You're wealthy already from wherever you've gotten your money from. I mean, run your business. All the time now you've been running and contesting or trying to be president. Of course, you've been spending lots of money because you want to get in there and start amassing that money back. That's how you people do. You're not running because it is a mind interest thing. No, you're running for all the motives behind it. You're running for all the motives behind it. Yeah. You have done vice president. Isn't that enough for you? If you have contested 2, 3 times and they didn't vote you, won't you just go to rest and live your life in peace? Retire, and be enjoying your life. But no, that means there's an ulterior motive. I visualize things. I look at things, I analyze things before I kind of because I mean, if Buhari tried it 3, 4 times and before he became president, doesn't mean it will work that same way for you. If not for the way everything turned around and everything, the Bola Ahmed Tinubu merged and everything, he wouldn't have won it too. And of course, at that time, the country was in a very, in a state whereby they just wanted a change. They wanted something different. They wanted to try something different. That was why he made it in. At this time, they want new things. They want different things from that time, and it will not be you. It will not be you. Then some people will be going up and down because of selfish interest, because of at the end of the day, when it works out that way, they'll be giving something. I'm talking of people like Dino Milaye. I'm talking of people like Fani Kayode. People that don't have sense, don't have integrity. People are just prostitute, running up and down, looking for where to, then you begin to embezzle, begin to eat, begin to use that power. Who the hell you guys think you are? Somebody that said instead of him to join APC, he rather dies. And now you're in APC, pursuing them up and down, standing behind Festus Keyamo. That one that I used to respect. I used to believe in him. But when he got into government, he messed up himself, robbed himself with his shit, talking anyhow. People will just open their mouth and just talk without reasoning. Without reasoning. It's sad. It's sad that people. That they're just people that. Supposed to be hiding their shame somewhere. They will still come out and they will still be making all sort of noise, talking without common sense, without any reasonings, just to be around that power. That's just it. To be around that. It's not all about that. It's not all about that. If everybody behaves and obeys, we would have a great nation, a good country. Nigeria is filled with talent. People on their own are striving to become great, both inside and outside. All the government needs to do is to create a platform that will make more of those people, that will stand the name of the nation among the tops. And it's no big deal to do. It's no big thing to do. It's just wisdom, passion, sincerity, competence. It's no rocket science. It's no big thing to do. But when the leaders are all embezzling, corruption has embedded, messed up the country, you don't even think of the masses. You aren't even thinking of one day things might just go around and these people, when they are pushed to the wall, will have nowhere to run to. You are not thinking of your lives. And I think it's getting there if there's no caution, because it has started one way or the other with the NSAS, which I applauded. Countries are advancing. Even third world nations are advancing, upgrading. Or theft is there. Of course, people that are doing it are in the government. No one ordinary person would go that length of all those things that is happening. No one person. Collaborations from the government, milking the country out. So much debt that even what they generate cannot even cover, cannot even service. You borrow to even service. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Nigeria is a country that is supposed to be among the tops in the world. Before now. but we've just been having it wrong. Just been having it wrong. And once the transformation starts 2023, it's going to go a long way, because people that are not it at all, people that are not qualified, people that are not competent, will not even have, they will not even be able to come near where the seat of power is, or even into any government office. Yeah, because there's going to be a massive transformation once that begins in 2023 with Peter Obi. That is the only capable, competent person that is in the race that will make a difference. It's not going to turn everything around. Of course, that is obvious, but it's going to lay the foundation. It's going to lay the foundation, and that foundation is very key, very necessary for everybody to begin to align, even the citizens begin to align for greatness. I'll stop here for now. I have more to address and more people to mention, talk about them with their greed, So you guys can hold that for now. So can subscribe, like my channels, and let it spread around. Wish everybody a blissful week ahead. God bless.